Coming at you vlog style, and you already know we start bars up on the show. So listen guys, I'm not in my usual setup. I had to get up because we got some shoes that we shooting. Got some shoes that are coming to the function, maybe, but here we go. We got these Reebok question yellow toes, and I'm telling you, man, they kind of cool, but these are for sale. So don't be a fool if you missed out. I got a couple on the way, so make sure you save the store on eBay. You already know what time it is, Rebels. Let's get to it. Video up. Let's go. Family, what's good? Rebels, what's up? It's your boy CJ McGill, back with another video for you today, Rebels. Let me make sure I can hold my camera still, man. I am not in my usual setup like you guys are used to seeing me in. Actually getting some photo shot right now on some shoes that we got coming very soon. Make sure you guys save that shop link that is always in the description of every video. But Rebels, you already know what's up, man. Make sure before we even get this video rolling, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All right, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MacTheRebel. For Twitter, just put an underscore at the end of the name. Guys, listen. All right, the sneaker game is a beautiful place, but at the same time, it can be very disturbing for a lot of people, okay? And what I mean by that is a lot of people get into the sneaker game hoping to get, you know, all these dope shoes at great prices, and they hope to never get scammed or they, you know, never get done dirty or anything like that. But as we all know, it does happen, and there are people who don't know that it's happening. There are people who get fakes by mistake. There are people who just sell fakes just because they want to make money and to, you know, really do people dirty and undermine the game. It's a hustle. I get it. It's there. I just wish it would stop. But guys, here is the thing. Here's what I want to do today for this video, okay? This is an episode of Rebel Talk, okay? Now, granted, what I'm going to do, guys, I actually shot a video a few months back with the exact same information that you are about to see coming up after I do this intro right here. Now, this video is about how to tell a real Jordan 1 versus a fake Jordan 1. And what I do, guys, I literally walk you through step by step. I throw some tips, give you some tricks, give you some hints to how you can make sure that the shoe that you are buying from a reseller, from a buyer or a seller, whoever it is, to make sure that the shoe that you're getting is 100% authentic, okay? So with that being said, Rebels, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Make sure you love this video. Check this video out. I know you're going to love it. Make sure you have your pencil and paper ready. Make sure you have that whatever you're taking notes on, make sure you have it ready to go. iPad, iPhone, laptop, whatever it is. Make sure you have it ready to go, guys, because you're not going to want to miss any of this information that we're about to talk about. Also, guys, in the description is a time map of the content for this video, because I don't want anybody thinking they have to sit through the entire video. Guys, I want this video to be like a reference for you to use, like a manual of sorts. So that way, if you know you're about to go purchase some Jordan 1s from a potential seller, you have this information with you. Feel free to jump around, skip around, use this video like your manual for when you buy Jordan 1s, all right? But yeah, Rebels, enjoy the video, man. Of course, make sure you like, make sure you comment. Let me know what you think about this video. If you want to see more videos like this, just let me know in the comment section. But I hope you enjoy. Let's get to it. Today, I actually want to talk to you guys about something that's actually really important to me that I feel like I should get off my chest. I've always been told, especially now with Jordan 1s being so popular, you have to watch for fakes. Now, granted, they're out there. It's part of the game. Unfortunately, it's a very cancerous thing that is a part of the sneaker game, retail or resale. All right, the sneaker game in general, it is what it is. I understand that people want to make money, but at the end of the day, guys, it's something about selling someone an authentic pair of sneakers, especially a pair of sneakers that either a reseller is trying to sell on their website, or a pair of sneakers that, you know, an individual is trying to have on their feet, you know, and people take advantage of that. And, you know, to me personally, I get that people do those things, and I get it. People want to make money, but to me, that screams bad karma. And I am coming before you guys today to talk about an experience that I had. I'm in the mall. I come across a pair of Royal Toe 1s, Air Jordan Retro 1 High OG Royal Toes, okay? Whenever a price is too good to be true, it is too good to be true, guys. First thing first, check the price. So what I did was I went to StockX. I saw the value of the Royal Toes currently for that specific size I was buying. It was a 7.5 in men's, and the shoe was going on StockX for about, I think it was going for about $320 or $325, right? So I see the shoe in the mall or with this guy at his stand or whatever for $270. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if he knows this shoe is a $325 shoe. I'm thinking maybe if it was like $300, okay, but I'm like, man, $270, this is a steal. So then I go up to him, we negotiate price. I even say, hey man, look, just trying to get this thing down. I'm trying to make money off of these as well. How about $250? He said, yeah, sure. Not any setback, like, nah, I can't do $270, I can't do $250, that's too low. Nothing like that, guys. I'm like, okay, maybe this is just a great come up that I'm about to make. Anyways, guys, I buy the shoes. I actually take my black light with me, guys. That's actually one of the things you need to have when you are out sneaker shopping for your business. If you are not purchasing a shoe directly from a retailer like a Foot Locker, Shoe Palace, Foot Action, Champs, or Shoe City, guys, any retailer, all right, legitimate, authorized, 100% authorized Nike, Jordan, Adidas retailer, check your shoes, guys. All right, so here's the good thing. All right, brought my black light with me. Really simple black light, guys. Make sure you have your black lights with you. All right, I bought this one on Amazon. I think it was like $9. Got Prime membership, so free shipping was included. Came with me in 3 days. All right, I had this with me. I took the shoes out the box in front of the seller. Okay, now granted, you shouldn't do that. It is kind of disrespectful, but me personally, when I'm a business owner, I want to make sure that everything is legit before I walk out. And of course, as you can tell by the story, the title of the story, I did not do that. So anyways, guys, I get the shoe, I take it out the box, I scan the entire shoe with the black light. I scan the entire thing. There are no unauthorized markings on the shoe. There are no unauthorized stitches. No, there's no double stitch here and there. There's nothing blatant about the shoe that says, oh, it's a fake. Everything about the shoe felt good, but something in the back of my mind was still like, this isn't adding up, man. Like, I have held a Jordan 1 before, and I'm like, something still doesn't feel right about this shoe. I did not do any of my testing. I did none of those things, guys. So here's what we're going to do today. All right, this video is going to be dedicated to teaching you how to spot a fake Jordan 1. Okay, and today I'm going to be using one of my friends over here. This is actually a legit 100% authentic pair of Air Jordan 1 smoke grays, the light smoke grays. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the black light, all right, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what to look for. Now, this is an authentic shoe, so I'm going to be showing you guys what an authentic shoe looks like, box and all, so that way when you're looking to buy shoes from people or from a reseller or whoever, that you know exactly what to look for to make sure your shoe that you're purchasing is not fake, especially when it comes to Jordan 1s. Now, granted, I mean, I do have some Yeezys in here. There's some 12s or some 14s, and I have some 11s also. But the thing is, guys, is that the Jordan 1 has increased so much in popularity ever since the Last Dance documentary came out that you have to be careful, okay? There are people who are reselling shoes. They're not real at all. They're very fugazi, fake, not legit, unauthorized, whatever. I get it. I mean, it's cool that, you know, it's a hustle. I get it. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. First thing we're going to do is talk about the materials that you're going to need to make sure that your shoe is legit. The first thing and most important thing is a black light. All right. Now, what I will do, I'm not getting paid for this. None of this stuff is, we're not sponsored by anybody at the moment. So all of the tools I'm about to give you guys are 100% from the heart. Okay. So first thing you're going to do, oh, and the descriptions and the links will be in the descriptions below. I want you guys to make sure that whatever you're buying is authentic. Okay. So first thing you want to do, guys, is get you a nice black light. Actually, let's hold that still so you guys can see. And again, guys, don't necessarily worry about looking at the brand and all that. I will post it. I will put it in the description. Okay. So make sure you get a black light. It should have like that purple light like that. All right. So you'll be able to see markings. Okay. This is very important, guys. I would also recommend, if you have a bag big enough, make sure you transport a pair of authentic Jordan 1s with you. Okay. So you can do a comparison right then and there. Now, granted, yeah, the seller might feel a certain type of way, like, bruh, my stuff is real, whatever. At the end of the day, guys, this is about protecting yourself and making sure your shoe is 100% legitimate. Okay. So don't feel bad. I did it. To this day, I don't care that I did it. I did it because I wanted to make sure my stuff was legit, even though it still got past me. Okay. So like I said, first thing you want to do is a black light, guys. Now, second thing you want to look for. All right. Always check the box, especially on Jordan 1s. Now, granted, Jordan 1s do have different box styles. This is the smoke gray box. This is a size 8.5. Guys, already what you can tell about the box is the brightness of the Nike logo. Okay. Now this box is black and red. The red is very vibrant on the authentic boxes. Okay. Now the fake, let's just call them unauthentic, not legit. Let's just call them fakes. Okay. On the fake Jordan 1 boxes, you're going to find that the red on the boxes, although very close in color comparison, is actually a little bit darker. All right. So make sure you check for that vibrancy of the color for your Jordan 1 shoe box. Okay. If that vibrancy is there, that's step one. We're good to go so far. Okay. Now, if the vibrancy gets past you, keep your eyes on the outside of the box. The next thing you want to pay attention to, guys, is that good old label. Now, when you're looking at the label, now this is an authentic pair. So two things are going to stick out about the labels on Jordan 1s. The first thing you want to look for is to make sure that one, where it says, let me make sure I can hold this still. Let me make sure I can hold this still for you guys. All right. The first thing you want to look for, where it says right here, is Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. All right. You see how the text right underneath it is a little bit lighter. All right. You want those top text, that top part of the text, to be a little bit bolder than the smaller text. That's the one thing. All right. Now, granted, let's keep on moving. Now that USA symbol. All right. You see how that is a lot more bold than the other three from Europe, the UK, and that other one. All right, you want to make sure that's the case also. Make sure that that size is bold. Then the QR code, guys. Now the QR code is a little bit darker on the authentic pairs. So make sure that when you see that, you're good to go. Okay. And then there's nothing really standing out about that 170 price tag over there. I mean, that's pretty traditional. Okay. So make sure, guys, also, so that's how you check the tag. Okay. Another thing you want to do, if you have your black light handy, okay, so let's say it looks good. Let's say this is a really good fake and all the letters and everything. Let's say that the US sizing is nice and bold, just like this. The letters on top of this area right here are bigger than the SKU numbers. Let's see, yeah, than the not SKU numbers, in the color palette description and everything. Right now, what you want to do, guys, is take your black light and shine it. Okay, make sure I can get close enough for you guys to see this. What you want to do is shine it across the label. Okay, now granted, this is an authentic pair, but if this was an unauthentic pair, guys, you would see like a really faint marking right on this tag somewhere. It's gonna be like a market. Like when I scanned another pair of shoes that the guy had, his had like, it was like a little bunny rabbit, like right over top of not on the QR code. It was like a little bunny rabbit, like that you could only see if you blacklit it. And it was like right over top of the barcode. I'm like, what in the heck is going on here? So that was another sign that I didn't pay attention to also. All right. So then, guys, what you want to also look at is something that I'm glad Nike is doing, okay? Now with the box, you guys may not be able to see this, but let me get nice and up close and personal with you guys. Now, do you guys see those little white lines going behind the label? All right, do you got, let me see if I can hold this still. There are like little tiny like white lines going behind the label. They're really faint, but they're there, okay? That means that this shoe has an authentic chip in it that goes to the QR code, all right, guys, on an authentic pair of shoes. That is something that you always want to look for. If that is there, then we're still good to go for now. Now, granted, people can get authentic boxes all the time, swap out, you know, and put fake shoes in it, all right? So let's keep going. But that are the key things with the outside of the box that you want to look for, okay? The second thing is the lid, all right? So there are two things that you want to look for on the lid, all right? First thing you want to look for is to make sure that you see that product code, all right? Second thing, make sure that there is a stamp, all right? So most retailers actually have a product stamp inside the boxes to identify that specific shoe. All retailers aren't going to have that, and it's okay. That doesn't mean that sticker, that stamp not being there does not mean that the shoe isn't fake. It just means that they took the time to actually like put their shoes through a system, and this was the identification number for that specific retailer, okay? Yeah, you also want to make sure, like, you can tell by the sturdiness of the box too. It's not damaged in any type of way. It's not, it feels really sturdy as well, okay? The second thing, guys, all right? I'm gonna keep it with the inside of the box. We'll get to the shoe in a minute, all right? But let's go ahead and get to the inside of the box, all right? So, a couple of things. One, sneaker paper is pretty much the same, all right? So with a fake and with a real. So the paper that encompasses the sneaker on the inside, don't really worry about that too much, okay? Now, the second thing you want to look for is that product code, that same product code matching on the inside of the box that was also on the lid, all right? And then we're going to look for, I'm not sure what the purpose of this sticker is, but this little, now this isn't in every single shoe, all right, not every single Jordan anyways, but this little like YDM or MDY or whatever YO, whatever this sticker means, it has been in every legit pair of Jordans I've ever owned or that I have ever sold. So I look for that sticker also, okay guys? Now, like I said, not every authentic Jordan is going to have that, but it is a good sign if it is in there. But like I said, remember, keep in mind, resellers who sell fakes can also get authentic boxes and put unauthentic shoes inside there and still sell it to you, okay? So just make sure you keep your eye out for that. Now, guys, that's the box. Off of the box alone, sometimes we can tell if a shoe is authentic. Now let's get to the sneaker. And what we're going to do, I'm just going to only hold up the, I'll hold up the left shoe since it has laces on it, okay? So, like I said, this is an authentic size 8.5 of the Jordan Smoke Gray 1, all right? So the first thing you want to look for, okay? Always, I say, actually there's so many things you could look for. I mean, really. Okay, let's go outside and in, okay? So look, we got the Jordan 1, we got the Smoke Gray. The first place you want to look is the back, okay? Now you see how that back isn't really like, you see how it's nice and shaped? You see how it's really straight with that hourglass shape? It's not all curved in, or it's not super straight up and down. It's just right. That's one thing you want to look for. The second thing with the back of the shoe you want to look for is to make sure that that stitching is really even, guys. You see how clean that stitching is on that shoe? And you see how it has that rounder shape? You see how it has that rounder shape? You see how it has that rounder shape? That's one thing you want to look for, guys. Also, when you're looking at the back of the shoe, you also want to look at the heel liner All right, I mean the ankle liner, okay, and how it encompasses the back holder of that Jordan. You see how curved that is on the pair that's a little more fake. It goes a little bit straighter across, okay. Just small things like that, guys, will help you not get sold a fake pair of shoes. Now, what you want to look at is the toe box. Okay, now on this one, you see how clean those holes are on the toe box. All right, you want to look at that. Now, when I got that fake pair of Royal Toes, the holes were kind of like slanted a little bit, as if someone took a knife to it and tried to put holes in the shoe for whatever reason. These holes are really, really clean, okay? They're also not all the way to the top of the toe box either. You see how they come a little bit behind the toe box? See, on that fake pair that I received, they were really close to the toe box, to the border of that toe box, okay? And while you're also looking at the toe box, make sure that this part here, all right, make sure that this part here, guys, does not come like, make sure it doesn't like shoot up a little bit onto the shoe. All right, this needs to be the edge of the toe box right here, needs to be, let me see if I can get that zoomed in. There we go. The edge of the toe box, guys, needs to be nice and flat. You see how flat that is? That's one sign, all right, that this is an authentic pair of shoes. The next thing you should be able to look at is the patent leather, not patent leather. On this one, it's tumble leather. Some have patent leather, but you guys get it. So on this tumble leather piece, it's really, really rough. It's really nice and sturdy, okay? So it doesn't have that plastic feel to it. And you can see like the little ridges, how deep those ridges are. Maybe you can't see it on camera, but those deep ridges let you know the quality of the leather that's actually on this shoe. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see, what do I want to show you guys next to tell if this is an authentic pair or not? I mean, to make sure you're not getting a fake pair when you're out shopping. Let's see. Let's go to the laces, guys. So with the laces, the laces are pretty spot on with most shoes, but you'll be able to tell because these laces are a lot thinner than what you would get in a fake pair of shoes. Okay, so make sure you keep your eyes on that. When you're looking at the tongue also, guys, pay attention to the tongue. So this tongue here, you see how it's got like the little wrinkles in it? It actually lets you know how good of quality the shoe is already. If the tongue has some really good wrinkles, like it's not flat, like super flat, like it's been ironed out or something, you're good to go, okay? The next thing on the tongue that you want to look at is that Nike Air logo. You see how the Nike Air symbol is a little bit, let me see, let me bring this over here so I can get you guys in some light. You guys see how that Nike Air logo you see how the air, the wording goes a little bit into the tongue? That means that this is close to being an authentic pair. Now, we still got some other things to look at to make sure, okay? Now, guys, another dead giveaway, okay, is actually the shoe liner, believe it or not. Now, this is something I didn't even pay attention to. My dumb self should have been looking anyway. But anyways, guys, so the shoe liner on an authentic pair is really, really hard. It's really sturdy. It's really rough on the top. You know what I'm saying? Get a feel for that. Also, one thing you'll be able to look at right here, this recycle symbol, and I think that's another recycle symbol. I'm not exactly sure what that circle symbol is. Those are actually really close together, okay? On the fake pair, they were actually a little bit spread apart, so I really couldn't tell, really didn't notice it at first, okay? Now, another dead giveaway, guys, is the bottom part of the shoe tree. You see how it says die cut sock liner? Every authentic pair of Jordans I have ever owned either says something like die cut sock liner or die or molding liner or something like, I think the Flints, my Flints, which I actually got from Dick's Sporting Goods, so I know they're legit. They actually have a mold inside of them instead of a liner like so. But what you guys want to look for is that wording where it says die cut sock liner. That is key, guys. It is super, super important that you look for that, okay? One more thing I got to show you. So something else that I didn't even think was legit at all or was a reason is the stitching on the inside of the shoe, okay? The stitching and the tag that's inside of the shoe, also the size tag, okay? So on a legit pair, you see how that stitching comes to a complete stop and it's like curled under and sewed in really nicely. The fake pair actually had the stitching was actually like running way off down here somewhere, okay? And another thing you can look at, I know you guys really might not be able to see it that well, but that tag right there, do you see how the size 8.5 and the Jordan symbol are covered up underneath that black sock liner? The fake pair had it like hanging way down, okay? Then, guys, even on the tongue, now granted, you guys may not have time to do all this while you're buying this shoe, all right? But if you're like me and you want to take some time to do it, I highly recommend it, okay? Ooh, this is in there pretty good. Okay, let me do this. I can't get this sole out because I want to show you guys what it looks like on a fake pair, the underneath part. So I'm actually going to get the right shoe, okay, which is, you know, that's the same shoe. I'm gonna get the right shoe. I'm actually gonna pull this liner out because I've already pulled this one out in order to prove that this shoe is real. So this one shouldn't actually be that hard to do. Yep, it comes right out. Okay, guys, one thing you want to look for is the glue pattern on the back of the insole. I didn't realize that. You see how many glue lines are actually on that insole? That's something you want to look for. When it's when it's coming all the way up the shoe like this, that means that this shoe is authentic for the most part, all right? Now, fakes are getting better and better, guys, so like I said, just be careful. Also, look at the stitching inside of the shoe. Now, I'm not sure if you guys can get a good look at that, but you see how there's one line of stitching inside of the shoe, all right? I don't know if you guys can really see that well, but there is one line of stitching going around the sole of the shoe, and then there's only one line of stitching going around right above it to hold in the midsole stitching right here, okay? That's another way you guys can tell, all right? I know we've said a mouthful this video. I know this video is super long, but guys, I just have to make sure that you're getting authentic pair of sneakers. Make sure you guys look for these. Make sure you guys look for these specific things when you're doing your legit check. That brings me to the next tool. All right, let me go ahead and just set these back in the box for now because these are for sale, of course. So even when you still do not feel 100% satisfied about the shoe, like I said, this is not sponsored in any way. We are not promoting this company, but this company helped me out, especially when I went to go get my money back for those pair of fakes that I was sold. And I actually, the reason why I'm not shouting that guy out or putting him on blast, the person I bought the shoes from, is because he was actually a good business guy. He understood that he made a mistake, at least so he says, and he gave me my money back. So I have no issues. I had no issues with returning it. I got back my money, put it back in our bank account, and we were good to go. So cool. But anyways, guys, one thing that you want to have with you is your handy dandy cell phone. Now me, just got my iPhone right here. One app that I have become so comfortable using now, guys, and an app that has been really reliable and responsive. These guys are on time. I get my authentication checks back within like sometimes as fast as 10 minutes, sometimes a little slower, but I get the checks back in a very timely fashion, okay? Download this app right here, all right? It's called Check. All right, it looks just like that when you have an iPhone. Guys, when I tell you this is a great app to use. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and bring you guys through some of our checks already. So what you want to do, you're going to start the check, okay? And the cool thing about it is that, yeah, you're not going to necessarily know what you're doing, but this app is very responsive, guys. It's very easy to navigate. So it walks you through exactly how to do everything. So what you're going to do, you're going to hit start the check, okay? And when you hit start the check, it's going to tell you, you're going to choose your brand. So in our case, Jordan and Jordan 1, and it's going to give you the picture so you know exactly what shoe you're looking for, okay? So we're going to go with Jordan 1, and then it tells you exactly what type of pictures to take so that they can start the check for you, okay? Now, what you want to do, if you're still confused about the type of pictures that you're taking, hit see photo examples, and it tells you exactly the type of picture that you need to send to them. Now, what you're going to do after that, guys, is you're going to submit the pictures. You're going to submit some additional remarks or submit some additional questions if you have to, and then you're going to hit submit and pay. Now, what you do is you can prepay and get you some credits ahead of time. But guys, the great thing about it is that this app, it's not expensive. I literally paid, I think I paid like $20 for 25 credits. So I'm able to check 25 different shoes for 20 bucks. Now, me personally, I'd rather pay $25 or $20 for to get a massive amount of legit checks than buy a bunch of fake sneakers. That $20 can save you. I'm just saying. But you don't have to spend 20. You can spend $3. You can spend $5. If you're just doing this one time, just spend the $3, get your 3 credits, and then just check that one shoe if you have to. Okay. Now, after you get that, guys, after you submit your pictures and everything like that, then what you're going to do is they're going to send you a notification to your phone. It's going to pop up, you click it, it's going to say your request is in, and it's going to give you a pass or fail. So let me show you. So these are all, actually, no, I don't have any currently waiting. So these are all of the checks that I've done. Okay. I checked 2 pairs of, I checked my black and gold, University Gold Air Jordan 12s. I actually checked 2 pairs of Air Jordan 1 smoke grays, guys, just for the heck of it. All right, because I want to make sure that this app is legit before I tell you guys about it, and it is. Air Jordan 11 lows, Air Jordan 6s that I personally own. Those are actually the 6s that I personally own, so I just wanted to check those anyway, even though I know I got them from Foot Locker, so I knew they were legit anyways, but it's all good. Then I went and checked the Air Jordan 13s. Those are my Flints right there. And then what do you have there at the bottom? Not pass. Let's click on that. I wonder what shoe that could be. Oh, what shoe is that? Oh, it's a Royal Toe. I wonder why every single shoe I got in here. Well, I didn't check every single one. But my 6s, my Flints, my Grape 5s, all of my shoes in here checked out, except the one shoe that I bought. Now, granted, guys, when you're using the Check app, it is a little bit difficult to tell the seller, like, hey, I want to submit these through my app to make sure they're legit, because you are going to have to take the insoles out. You're going to have to do all these different things, and then they can say, oh, you just damaged my shoe, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, guys, the point is to make sure that you guys do not get bamboozled, do not get scammed into buying a fake pair of shoes. Now, granted, if someone comes to me and asks, yo, CJ, I see you, Adam, and Marcus, man, you guys are doing your thing. I just want to know, are your shoes legit? The answer out of the sellers, this is another step, okay? Ask the seller who's selling you the shoes, are they 100% authentic shoes? Ask the seller, are they 100% authentic? Actually, say this. Are your sneakers 100% authentic, and are they authorized by Nike, by Jordan? Are they authorized by Adidas, by Reebok, by Puma, New Balance, whoever you're buying the shoe from, guys? If you're not buying it directly from the source like Nike.com, Adidas.com, ask the seller those questions. It's okay. If that person who's selling you the shoe gives you some Mickey Mouse run around answer, all right, you might want to reconsider this purchase. This video is a little personal to me because I have seen people get bamboozled. I have heard of people getting bamboozled. I've heard of companies like StockX sending out fakes and doing, I'm just like, man, I don't know what's going on. I've actually heard of stories where StockX will authenticate a fake pair. And I'm like, God, are you kidding me, guys? But anyways, guys, that's neither here nor there. If you guys are hearing like a little trickle in the background, it's starting to rain out here, so just be patient with me. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I had to let you guys know an authentic pair versus a fake pair, what to look for when you're purchasing a Jordan 1. But yeah, Rebels, all right, now that we're back, you guys checked out all that information. I have wrapped up shooting these photos for some of these yellow toe Reebok questions that will be on our shop link on our eBay store, so make sure you guys check that out, okay? You don't want to miss it. But yeah, guys, thank you for checking this video out. I hope this helped you guys out. All right, I think that was guys, that was the point of this episode of Rebel Talk. I just wanted you guys to make sure that whatever Jordan 1 you're buying, we have a lot of nice ones coming out this year, especially I want to say in February we got the University Blue Jordan 1s coming out. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a ton of fakes of those running around. But guys, I just wanted to bring you guys this content, bring you guys this video to make sure that you are well equipped to go out and shop with confidence from whoever you're buying shoes from. Now, me personally, you know, my squad and I'm pretty sure we'll be getting a few pairs of University Blue Jordan 1s. So, you know, our eBay shop link is always in every description of every video, so make sure you save that, guys, if that is a shoe that you're looking forward to. But yeah, Rebels, you already know what's up, man. It's your boy CJ McGill checking out with another one. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Matt the Rebel, guys. For Twitter, put an underscore at the end of the name. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, Rebels. We are on the road now to 300 subscribers, and we are also on the road to 20,000 views on the channel, all right? Still a brand new channel, guys. We don't get here without you all right? So from myself, from everybody who makes this possible, guys, just want you guys to know that I love you. I appreciate you. This is our channel. I say it all the time. This is our channel for all Rebels, all sneakerheads of all walks of life. So, Rebels, glad you enjoyed the video, man. Glad you checked it out. I'll see you in the next one. And we out. Peace.